Hello and welcome back to the Culture Report. I'm Antonia Velez. If you've been watching the show for a while, you know we love to give weekly shout-outs to people who are making Colorado a better place. And as we wrap up the year, we'd like to put some of those folks back in the spotlight. Consider it a Shoutouts Wrapped. We want to start with a Colorado school helping people overcome food insecurity through gardening. CSU Extension's Grow and Give program has been teaching people how to grow food at home and donate the surplus since 2020. Gardeners can grow a little extra if they're able to, things like potatoes and squash or some winter produce examples listed on their website. And then, using the Fresh Food Connect app, people can search for nearby food banks or hunger relief agencies that accept homegrown produce and donate.
Homegrown and local produce offers an opportunity for that nutrient-dense food to get in somebody's belly who needs it, right? And oftentimes those are prized donations. So it's something that people are looking for at food banks and they're not always on the shelf. You can grow zucchini, you can donate some tomatoes, you can grow green beans and donate those locally. But I think it's showing up, making the donation and making that connection with a food bank and starting to understand what food insecurity looks like in your communities and the opportunity for everyday Coloradans to contribute and make a difference.
Another one of our favorite shout-outs isn't for a person, but a goat. A 3-year-old goat named Pongo is helping raise money for the Salvation Army. The animal is serving as a bell ringer in southern Colorado, and as donors confirm, he's part of the reason they're contributing.
What motivated you to donate today?
Well, we always do, but definitely the goat ringing the bell was, it definitely closed the deal.
Since 2023, Pongo and his handler have averaged more than $1,000 in donations to the Salvation Army. And the walking miracle, Amanda Farron, takes our next spot. Amanda is making waves and inspiring others just by walking. Despite dealing with a terminal illness called scleroderma and having broken over 30 bones, Amanda is taking on a journey to complete more than 180 miles of walking over the course of multiple marathons before the end of the year. From Chicago to Berlin, she's bringing positivity to every course she hits.
I wear my sparkles and I get all excited because I do love to do these races, but nothing about the way I do races is typical. I show up for every race I've ever done, every half marathon and full marathon, in full sparkles, ready to go, because every step for me is truly a miracle and a gift.
Amanda has done nearly 170 miles so far, so she's just 10 away from her goal. And last but not least, we want to talk about the nonprofit Move Through Yoga. Founder Stephanie Gross and her team are making sure that yoga is accessible for everyone, including those with intellectual, developmental, and physical disabilities. Gross says that adaptive yoga can be a game changer for folks with disabilities, giving them more ways to regulate their emotions and bodies and improving their sense of belonging with their communities and themselves.
Oftentimes for our population, they have been told that they can't do something. So what we do is really find ways for them to do something. And we have students who can do handstand, may not look the traditional handstand, right? But it is an opportunity for them to feel a sense of empowerment that they have found in their own way a handstand. Not everyone is going to look the same when they come into a yoga studio. And it is our obligation as human beings to really be able to see that we are more alike than different.
And coming up in January, Move Through Yoga will actually be joining us live in studio to show us how it's possible to bring adaptive yoga into our own lives. And as always, we'd love some help to figure out who deserves a shout out as we head into the new year. Whether it's one person, a whole organization, or even an animal, we want to hear about the people who are making a difference in your community. So send us a text at 303-871-1491 and tell us about the folks you think deserve a 9 shout out. And don't be surprised when we reach back out to ask you more about your special people. And if you want to see more Culture Report or any of our 9 News content, you can find us on the 9 News Plus app or 9news.com.